Hello, guys. Welcome back once again to this YouTube channel. There is fire on the mountain. P2B's former DG or campaign DG being doing Okupe, has come under fire because of what he said about Bola Ahmed Tinubu. You could imagine a man who came out and said that Bola Ahmed Tinubu is like Jesus. And what is shocking a lot of people is that this was a man that P2B supported or trusted. This was a man that P2B even had to use as his placeholder when P2B was still looking for who is going to be his VP or running mate before he chose Dati Ahmed. P2B gave this particular man as a placeholder for him, and we never knew that he was the Judas among the 12. We never knew that Doyin Okupe was the Judas that was actually instilled into the Labour Party and into the Obede movement to come and destroy what P2B was building. And we never knew that information we are leaking through him. And that was how Bola Ahmed Tinubu and APC were getting a lot of information. We never knew that he was the more planted in APC, planted in the Labour Party and in the P2B presidential campaign, and we never knew. That is why a lot of people need to be careful. I'm going to play a video so I can listen attentively to what this man said. You could imagine the insult and the insolence. A man came out and said and likened Bola Ahmed Tinubu to Jesus Christ. The Muslims will not tolerate such, and that is why he couldn't do it. But because of Christians, because of our level of tolerance and all that, he had the effrontery and the morale to come out and say that Bola Ahmed Tinubu is like Jesus Christ. You could imagine the insult. Did Jesus Christ forfeit $460,000? Did Jesus Christ, lie that he attended a school, government college in Lagos, when the school was not even created? I'm going to play the video because this is embarrassing, and it is more annoying that P2B trusted this particular man. It's more annoying that P2B even went as far as making him his placeholder and relaying all sorts of information to him during the 2023 presidential election. And we never knew that this was a man. This was a betrayer. We never knew that this was a Judas among P2B's team, and he was relaying all those information to APC and other political parties. And we never knew all this why. And we never knew all this why. I can boldly and literally tell you for free. Let me play the video so you can hear from his own mouth how he was liking Bola Ahmed Tinubu to Jesus Christ. When we come back, we dissect everything and analyze everything that he said.
And all that he would never have been able to do. And yet somebody, it's like, I always, I'm an evangelist and I must say, in heaven, when God was saying, who is going to go for us? That is somebody has to come and be crucified for the world. And Jesus Christ said, send me. That's what Bola Tinubu has done. He has sent himself into this quagmire, into this doldrum, into this financial and economic disaster that was on ground before he came. He's just trying to find his way out. Do you understand my point?
When Jesus came down, he died and he rose. He was able to conquer death.
That's savior of the world.
Yes.
Bola Tinubu is not savior of the world.
Do you think that he will be able to rise? Do you think he will be able? I'm talking about.
Now, before we dissect what Doyin Okupe said, please, if this is your first time of visiting my channel, don't hesitate, as a matter of fact, to click on the subscribe button and the notification bell. Listen, political happenings in the country should be your priority, because whatever you are doing in Nigeria, will be determined directly or indirectly by the government. So whatever that is happening and the political issues, you must be aware of it. So do well to subscribe so you'll be getting important information and update. Now, back to Doyin Okupe. It is embarrassing that he made this particular statement. A man came out and said that Tinubu is like Jesus Christ, who volunteered to come to the world to save mankind. And this is what he said, that Tinubu volunteered to take over a country that Buhari put in a mess. And by so doing, he literally said that Tinubu is like Jesus Christ. You could imagine. Was Tinubu not the national leader of APC when Buhari was ruling the country for 8 years? He was among the decision makers in the party. And he had the effort to say that he's going to continue from where Buhari stopped. And Doyin Okupe is coming back to come and tell us that Tinubu, took a dead economy, and he's like Jesus Christ that said, "Send me" when there was trouble. You could imagine the level of insult and the level of insensitivity that he is actually pushing towards the Christian communities in Nigeria. He dare not try this with the Muslim community. He dare not try it. Tinubu, who has failed woefully in all ramifications of the economy. Tinubu, who has plunged the country just 1 year, nothing to celebrate about. He did his 1 year anniversary the other day, and nothing to celebrate. Nigerians were cursing him. Nigerians were angry. And Nigerians were unsatisfied because there is insecurity, there is hunger, there is inflation in the land. And Doyin Okupe had the effrontery. But people should know one thing. People should know one thing why Doyin Okupe is doing this thing. Doyin Okupe was actually indicted by the EFCC. He has a current case of about how many billion naira or money laundering and all that is still in court. He has a lot of criminal charges and cases in the court. So he knows that if he does not support this government, as a matter of fact, that the government will actually jail him. So he's scared. I can literally and boldly tell you for free. Probably he's scared of actually, not supporting Bola Ahmed because he knows what it means that they can come after him. That is why P2B remains the cleanest politician politician. If you don't have anything in your cupboard, APC, you don't have to fear anything. You don't have to fear any weapon. That is why P2B has kept on saying that if anybody finds any corruption case against him, that he's going to stop his political campaign abruptly and immediately. And that is why APC have dug and dug. They cannot dig out anything. That is why today P2B is still standing on his 2 feet and still making opposition and opposing Bola Tinubu's rascal judgment and everything. So when a lot of obedience and people saw what this doing Okupe said, people started commenting. Look at some comments that people made. This person said something very interesting. This person said, if this man hadn't been suspended from the obedient movement, they would have been able to take P2B down. He would do worse than Judas. Remember, it was in the election period, before the election period, that this doing Okupe was suspended. After he was indicted by the EFCC and he was suspended by the Labour Party as a DG of P2B's campaign. So this person said that had it been he was not suspended, only God knows how the betrayal he was planning for P2B. I can boldly tell you for free. This other person said he was only trying to meet up the conditions given for him for his release or bail after arraignment. He will even say more indecent and fallacious words that will provoke people in more time to come. No, while Mr. Doing, we understand that we are afraid to serve jail. And people are saying that he is afraid. He has been given this mandate to sing the Hallelujah of Bola Tinubu, because if he doesn't do it, that he will go into serve jail, and probably the APC government through EFCC is going to indict him. So he is practically and literally scared. That is why he is actually behaving like this. This other person said something. This person said, okay, this man, equally said that President Jonathan is like Jesus Christ. This is Doyin Okupe. Anyway, Beleface, men without principles. Men without principles. It is not even today that he has started likening politicians to Jesus Christ. This is an insult and an insult that shouldn't be tolerated. Of course, you can make your points without actually referring mortals to Jesus. You could imagine people that are Bola Tinubu that have a lot of cases, and you are likening him to Jesus Christ, which is pathetic. This other person said, "What a shame, likening Tinubu to Jesus." This person said, the guy was arraigned for countless corrupt crimes. I am not surprised seeing him defending his boss, Tinubu. Tinubu shares same traits with his supporters. This person said that because of the crime or case he has, that is why he's actually misbehaving and all that. Well, on another developing story, Aisha Yusuf, actually it was trending yesterday because he refused to sing the new national anthem, and he sat down. Normally when the national anthem of your country is being sung, at least you should show some respect and decorum. But Aisha Yusuf said, you could see how why the national anthem was sung. She was busy doing personal phone and doing other things, because she said, and she has often said that the national anthem, the new one, is not her own national anthem. It is a fundamental human right to say that if she doesn't sing it or not. And a lot of people later had a mixed reaction to how she refused to sing to the national anthem or the new national anthem. Some people were saying that she should have actually respected the country by standing up and at least giving some level of disposition why the national anthem is being sung and all that. But Yusuf, let me play the video so you can listen to what she said, why she didn't even stand up to even address or sing the national anthem, the new national anthem that Bola Tinubu quickly and swiftly signed into.
Talking about the new and the old national anthem, what do you think?
Oh, as far as I'm concerned, there's no new and old national anthem. There's only one, Arise with Compatriots, and that's what I'm standing. And Aisha, is if I'm at any occasion and they ask me to stand up for the national anthem, I'm going to stand up for the national anthem. But if they start playing that, whatever they healthy, I'm sitting down, I'm picking my food, I'm not going to stand there, because for me, that's an obnoxious law, and the National Assembly have things that they need to focus on. If they are not ashamed of themselves, we, the citizens of Nigeria, are ashamed on their behalf, and that's not what they should be focused on. And right now, we have companies that are leaving Nigeria. We're losing a lot. Our GDP is going down. There's no security of lives and properties. And adults who are supposed to be adults sat down in one place and they say they want to take themselves back to Nigeria. They hailed it, because I don't know who is hailing that be. And we have a national anthem that was done by a Nigerian, and they want to subjugate us to what was brought in by the colonial rulers who were trying to get away. No, heck no. There's no. As far as there's one national anthem. Arise, come.
If you listen attentively, you can hear what Aisha Yusufu said, that she is not accepting the new national anthem, that it is not her own national anthem. She has right to her own opinion, and all that. But Bola Tinubu have left the most pressing needs, and and he's busy attending to irrelevant things when there is suffering in the land. Look at the new minimum wage. The FG is proposing 55,000. These are imminent and prominent issues that he should address. Rather, he quickly went and swiftly signed the new national anthem into bill, as if that was a priority, as if that was our major problem in the country. Everybody has right to do whatever she wants to do. If Aisha Yusuf said that is not her national anthem, she has her fundamental human rights to protect her by doing so. A lot of things is actually happening in this country. I can literally and boldly tell you for free. Well, we'll keep you guys posted and updated. I would like you guys to drop a comment, share this video, tell me what you think about Doyin Okupe, who compared Tinubu with Jesus Christ and all that, and what Aisha Yusuf did by not respecting the national anthem, the newly recited national anthem that Tinubu signed into law.